Well, hello everybody, and welcome to LA Dodger Report. Did you see the big base brawl between Yasiel Puig and the San Francisco Giants? If you missed it, here's the video. Let's take a look. Take a minute to have a look at the video, and it might be extra interesting for you because it also has some extra audio from Charlie Steiner and some audio from the San Francisco announcers, so you can get a little bit of their perspective on things. Here we go. Take a look.
Watson home with a 1-1 pitch that Puig fouls back. His reaction tells you he thinks he had one to hit there.
It was a high breaking ball that was kind of up and flat.
Puig and Hundley coming together. Hundley shoves him. Puig returns the ball, and the bench is clear.
Puig and Hundley, I'm not sure what caused it. And now Hundley has been tackled. Pence is in the middle of it now, getting Hundley out of the way. The benches have cleared. The bullpens have cleared. Not sure what was said, but we can tell you what was done. Puig is really hot. Bob Guerin trying to keep him away from the scrum.
Puig reacted when he fouled that breaking ball off. He slapped at the bat. Hundley said something.
He's been doing it the whole series. He did it a bunch of times with Bumgarner yesterday. Bumgarner did a lot just to ignore him.
And I don't know when Puig slapped at the bat. I don't know if the bat handle may have clipped Hundley. I don't know. In their minds, it's showing up the pitcher. In their minds, it's unprofessional. And he does it a lot.
All right. Now, after the game, Yasiel Puig said that what caused things and got things going was that he took a swing at a pitch that he missed, a pitch that he felt that he should have hit, and he cussed to himself, and the catcher, Hundley, took it upon himself to tell Puig to shut up and get back in the box. And that's what kicked things off. So now, what do you think? You think Hundley tells everybody in the National League that gets frustrated at a pitch that they miss, do you think he tells all the other batters to shut up and get back in the box? You think he tells that to Bryce Harper? Now, there's a lot of people out there who are pushing the notion that this might be a racial thing. Madison Bumgarner has had issues with Puig, and people pushed a little bit of the racial on that as well. Was last night a racial incident? I have no idea. To tell you the truth, I honestly don't know. But what is a pretty good guess is that it's a personal thing. It's a Puig thing. And Bumgarner has it against Yasiel Puig, and now apparently Hundley's got it against Puig. It's a personal thing. Bumgarner's a pitcher, Hundley's his catcher, so it's quite likely that they both sit around and gripe about Puig amongst themselves, and they've turned it into themselves being the Puig police. So, where do we go from there? Now, Bill Plaschke from the LA Times put out an article that was quite interesting. He said that Puig got played by the Giants. He let them get the better of his emotions, and he snapped off like he shouldn't have. And he let his emotions get the better of him. Now, I agree with those things. I don't agree with everything that Plaschke said in his article. He said that Yasiel Puig took a step backward in his advancement and maturity. I don't buy that. I don't believe that. But I think that Plaschke makes a good case when he says, yeah, Yasiel Puig allowed himself to get goaded into that. They were both arguing, and Puig was the instigator, physically anyway, in shoving Hundley first. And then he shoved Hundley a second time. All right, and after that, all bets are off, right? But, you know, I understand where that shove came, and I understand that frustration. A lot of stuff built up in Yasiel Puig. He missed that pitch. He hasn't been coming through like the rest of the Dodgers offense haven't been coming through. The Dodgers have frustration in losing so many games in a row, dropping out of first place. The whole, you know, frustration thing came to a head. And like Chris Rock said about O.J. Simpson, I don't approve of what he did, but I understand. So I know where Puig is coming from with that, but you gotta be smart about things. Where do I come down on this? Is I'm torn. I'm 50-50 on this and Puig and his reaction. Half of me says you gotta be smart. So the other guy's talking some smack. You've got to have enough self-confidence in yourself and in your abilities to step back. The Giants weren't physical first. He can talk smack. The both of them can yell at each other. But if he didn't get physical with him, all Puig had to do was just get in the box and let his bat do the talking. Let his abilities come through and shut all of them up. In a way that would have helped the team and helped the game and possibly brought us closer to a win. That's a smart way to handle it. That's one way to handle it. Now the other way to handle it is Puig went at him. Puig said, I can't let them disrespect our house. And this I understand as well. It was Dodger Stadium, and Puig was standing up for himself and wasn't about to let the Giants track mud all over everybody. So I can see that side of things, and I can certainly understand frustration getting to the peak where he's going to push a guy. So I'm 50-50. I'm torn. It's Dodgers Giants. That's what's going to happen. They've got a thing for Yasiel Puig, and the Dodgers and the Giants have a thing for each other. So it was just one more brawl in a long history of shoving, stare downs, and full-on real fights. So we'll see what happens tonight with the Dodgers. We'll see what happens with Puig. Well, he's probably going to be suspended for being the instigator. I have no idea if they'll suspend Hundley, but that's of no concern to me anyway. Let's hope that the Dodgers can get back on track and get a win going, because that's really the most important thing. All right? Go Dodgers. Thanks for watching. Drop a like down below, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
He got punched.